Hey, I'm going to release these manuals because I keep saying I'm going to scan them, but I never do. So, let's get these out there. Because there's quite a need. So I'm just going to run through these real quick. And these are now in the public domain. The copyright's expired. This is definitely fair use, educational purposes. There's not enough of these manuals to go around the original ones, so we have to make replacements, duplicates, replicants, copies. And I might lose these manuals. I lost the other two I'm not showing here. I'm going to show here in a minute. I lost those for a couple weeks. I didn't know where I put them, so I might be actually looking up on this reference on YouTube at some point, just as a safety backup. So yeah, I don't know if it's the eclipse or I'm just trying to take care of loose ends, but I'm sure a lot of people will be happy this is finally out there. And my idea was to make a encyclopedia of Edison nickel alkaline battery technology. Still want to, but because I'm starting school now, I'm probably not going to have enough time to get to it quickly, if at all. I only have like a partial day a week off to do things. I'm so overscheduled on things. So yeah, obviously you can pause the video where you need it to go through this. I'm going through it really quick because I don't know how long I can tape it. I've tried this before actually, and it ran out of space, so it was only partial, and I'm not going to put that up. I want the full, real deal, full deal. So I spotted information that I haven't seen before in here, especially towards the end. Having to do with battery sizes and such. Specifically, I think it was the new cells they added, but I could be wrong. It's been such a heavy duty last few weeks that sometimes I can't even recall simple things, let alone a vague There's nothing else there. A vague half recollection. So there's the elusive electric filler. That has to be pretty convenient. They supposedly go through water pretty fast. Distilled water, that is. Not rainwater like some guys try to use. You should know better than that. Here's quite a nice little chart here. It tells you what the different types do for you, their capacities. Index. And the final page, and there's some notes on here, really hard to see. But I written with lead pencil. Alright. This is the next one down the line. See, it went from West Orange, New Jersey to Bloomfield. Anyway, let's get this. Alright, let's go. Let's go. This one's actually 1935, so it's an earlier manual than the one we just went through. Possibly. Pretty common picture, you can find that online. Okay, this will be a little hard to get through. What I need to do is maybe read this out loud like on my other video. This is just for someone that needs info. See, you see this doesn't have the D cells in here. Like the other manual did. And some talk about new information. So each manual has something that the others don't, so it's aggravating. There needs to be a complete book or a encyclopedia with a C, encyclopedia. Charlie. Phonetic letter Charlie, encyclopedia. Not encyclopedia, but encyclopedia. That's what I was meaning to make. Get all this info and a handy dandy reference, since it's all copyright expired public domain stuff anyway. The trick is rounding it up. I've spent hours, weeks possibly, trying to find info. Quite a bit of money getting original manuals like these. Like I said, there's not enough to go around. So there are people that want to restore these and they don't know how to go about doing it. Or they gotta use some substitute info from a different type or company, and it gets kind of wonky. So there's supposed to be an eclipse going on. That's the other thing I'm worried about, not getting through this before the eclipse. It gets all dark and then that'll spoil the video. I'll zoom in on this table real quick so it's a little clearer. It's tempting to be. There we go. Yep. All this stuff is long gone. There's the filler. So apparently there was a circuit that would complete once the level of the distilled water would go up, or the electrolyte, and then the bell would ring and you know it was filled. This one though, that looks like something to get a hold of. Looks like a kitchen utensil or something. So these are interesting. These are at the front of the other book, other manual. Oh no. Well, we'll go through it like this. And you'll just have to rewind the video to get where you need to go, because how else am I going to do this? In another video that I made prior to this, I should try to straighten it out. I think I will try to straighten it out, because this is, if you're on a monitor or something that you can't move and you're trying to read this way, it's frustrating. Let me try to fix this for you. Alright. Might cost us a little time, but so we'll go like this. And we'll go like this. Kind of like a typewriter motion, then we'll go like this. I think we got it all. Okay, let's do that again. 3 passes. Top, middle, and bottom. Okay, got another one of these to go. Top, middle, and bottom. Alright, we'll continue. Just tells all about accessories and things, just pretty cool. Esbilite paint. That was a black paint that was on the outside of the cases. It was sort of an insulating paint. So we're going to have to do the same thing we did before on that page. Let's get it done. weights and dimensions. Okay, now we'll just go maybe 4 passes. Because yeah, this is a super important it's a super important table. It's how you fill them up with. Maybe do 5 passes. The pounds, I think. Oh, okay, it tells you the dimensions of how much space you're going to take up. Somewhere though, it'll show you how much pounds of electrolyte they take. If that wasn't it, there's another one. Can't really read while I'm scanning. It's like trying to read a book while you're driving a vehicle. Just can't really do it. Okay, almost done with this one. And that's the end of that. So we got one more to go. So we're getting into the eclipse now. It's getting a little dark. Well, if I heard that little beep sound, so that means the other video is getting too long and it quit. Alright. So I think this is headed for Choo-Choo Railroad. It is getting a little darker though, I can tell. I want to hurry up and try to get that recording back on that other video. So I'm sure this will help somebody. Me, I'm trying to go solar, so I got too much power to deal with. I don't have to ration it and bean count like this stuff is. Geared for. Yeah, that's one way to test levels right at the glass tube. I think the other matter mentioned that too. I'll zoom in on this photo. So you take a glass tube, put your finger over it after you stuck it in, and then you pull it out, and the tube will have content because of vacuum with your finger being over the tube, and the tube will tell you what's the level is. I'll have to experiment with that when I get a glass tube. almost done. I read Edison 2000 paint. I'll have to go back and read that. Was that the replacement for the Esbolite paint? Interesting. The Edison 2000 paint. We'll go over this a little closer. We'll zoom in on the tables and over here. Apparently I'm going to have to paint those cells I got according to these important service notes. Hope I can find some Edison 2000 paint. I'll probably just use high temperature barbecue paint. You know what I'm talking about. Krylon or something. Meant for barbecues. Okay, so this is when they went to McGraw Edison here. It's a different dealio. Company's gone though. Alright, well thank you very much, and eclipse is in progress here. It's a little darker.